खामखा चला चला बढ़ता गया, तुम्हारी राह में साथ सांस लेता गया। तो कह दो ना, हमें आज तो दे दो ना, एक बात तो छेड़ो ना, जज्बात में खो लेना। ओ मेरी हीर, ओ ना खफा, ओ मेरी हीर, जलना रुला न कर आखरा, लबरेज करना बिजा। दिल मेरा तू आया, दिल मेरा तू आया, दिल मेरा तू आया, दिल मेरा ओ दिल मेरा तू आया, दिल मेरा तू आया, दिल मेरा तू आया, दिल मेरा जगाए। फीकी फीकी जिंदगानी भर दे तू फागुन के रंग सारे प्राण मेरे। अंधियारी कारी रातें कर दे तू पूनम की उजियारी जान मेरे। फीकी फीकी जिंदगानी भर दे तू फागुन के रंग सारे प्राण मेरे। अंधियारी कारी रातें कर दे तू पूनम की उजियारी जान मेरे। जान मेरे प्राण मेरे, आगाज कर कुर्बान दे, अंजाम दे कुछ नाम दे, इस गीत को पहचान। खामखा चला चला और बढ़ता गया, तुम्हारी राह में साथ सांस लेता गया। तुम्हारी राह में साथ सांस लेता गया। ओ मेरी हीर, ओ ना खफा, ओ मेरी हीर, जलना रुला न कर आखरा, लबरेज करना बिजा। दिल मेरा तू आया, दिल मेरा तू आया, दिल मेरा तू आया, दिल मेरा ओ दिल मेरा तू आया, दिल मेरा तू आया, दिल मेरा तू आया, दिल मेरा जगाए। जैसे कोयल गुनगुनाते हुए तुम तारे टिमटिमाते, दिल से मिलाने तुम आए, सारी कायनात मुस्कुराए, कायनात सारी कायनात मुस्कुराए। खामखा चला चला बढ़ता गया, तुम्हारी राह में साथ साथ लेता गया। तुम्हारी राह में साथ सांस लेता गया। बहकी सभी जुबां है, हम हैं हजारों में, अब की कमी जरा है, हर चीज खास है। अब है वो समा है, तुम रह सकी तो रबा है, अब है जो है वो समा है, तुम रह सके ऐसी जीत, अब चाहे जिंदगी ऐसी जीत, अब चाहे जिंदगी है। सहनी हमें सजा है, हम हैं बाजार, चाहे जिंदगी ऐसी जीत, है जिंदगी है।
Participants, please rename yourself as CC code plus underscore name.
On the YouTube app and never miss another update from All India Bakchol.
हम तोड़ गए जब तुम झुकी, तब से तुम नजर में आ रुकी। हम तो हो गए जमा धीरे धीरे तालमा, अब तो बुनाए वही जो बनाए जरा। हम तो हो गए जमा धीरे धीरे तालमा, अब तो बुनाए वही जो बनाए जरा। हम तो उड़ गए उड़ गए उड़ गए। ऐसी अजनबी भी आपसी,
Recording in progress.
ना कभी कोई आपसी। हम तो हो गए जमा धीरे धीरे तालमा, अब तो बुनाए वही जो बनाए जरा। हम तो हो गए जमा धीरे धीरे तालमा, अब तो बुनाए वही जो बनाए जरा। हम तो उड़ गए उड़ गए उड़ गए। हम तो हैं समाए हम तो हैं जमीन, हमसे ना कभी। हम तो हैं समाए हम तो हैं
Guys, please stay there. We will start in a minute.
Press the bell icon on
हम तो हैं समय हम तो हैं जमीन हमसे ना कभी हम तो हैं समय हम तो हैं जमीन हमसे ना कभी हम तो हो गए जमान धीरे धीरे ताजा मान हमसे ना कभी हम तो हो गए जमान से परनीत आ जाओ ना तो सही ऐसी मन की है सच्ची तुम हो सितारों की तरह
Participants,
हुई गलती
will you please switch on the cameras?
गाया तुम जो सुनिए किसकी मर्जी जो थी
Request all the participants to switch on your cameras.
We will start the event in a few moments.
देखो आने जाने वाले सारे साथ खड़े हैं कभी ना कभी मैंने भी तो ऐसे वैसे ख्वाब देखे हैं हम तो आसमां इस सांस में और रात साथ बात करे क्यों ना रह लो ना अब तो आए जा हम भूल जाए जा आए जा अब तो आए जा हम भूल जाए जा अब तो आए जा हम भूल जाए जा आए जा अब तो आए जा हम भूल जाए जा
इकरा, देखा शेयर प्राइस 5 से rises to 8%.
क्या
क्या तूने इन्वेस्ट किया था राइट? 8% का प्रॉफिट हुआ है तुझे. अब मुझे पार्टी चाहिए.
प्रॉफिट हुआ नहीं तो तुझे पार्टी चाहिए? What about you? TV18 is up by 7% and Z is up by 7.4%. Now it's time for a dual party, यार.
अरे ओके ओके फाइन ठीक है. बट तुझे पता है LIC का IPO भी आने वाला है एंड वो लगने के बाद ना पक्का पार्टी दूंगी मैं तुझे.
ठीक है चल देखते हैं पार्टी सच्ची मिलते हैं या पेंडिंग लिस्ट में जाता है. Let's
अरे दे दूंगी यार, इतनी पार्टियां सब दे दी मैंने तुझे. चिल दे दूंगी.
You know what? Stock market began in May. Wait, you are dumb.
Oh,
What? Let's ask our brilliant audience. When did stock market begin? Guys, any idea? Do you guys need any hint?
9:15.
No? Any other guesses?
वो लोग गूगल करते रहेंगे, उसके पहले मैं आंसर बता दूं क्या?
Come on, guys.
9/7.
It was a long back ago. Just a hint.
1792.
Kind of.
Yes, correct. It was on 17th May 1792. समझा अनुश्री? This is a GK question. You must know. तुझे पता होना चाहिए.
ओ दीदी इकरा, एक मिनट. If you're talking about GK ना, तो मुझे बता. Bank of New York was the first one to list on the New York Stock Exchange. The same way which was the first company to get listed in BSE. बोल रवि. मुझे पता है इसका. Guys, participants, audience, spam the chat box.
Any idea?
इकरा दीदी को कुछ नहीं पता. आंसर बताओ उसका थोड़ा.
Guys, do you know? Please help me out, yaar. Come on, yaar.
मेरे स्मार्ट ऑडियंस का क्या हुआ इकरा?
I think किसी को नहीं आता. Anushri, you only tell the answer.
It's DSP. DS Prabhudas and Company.
Oh, okay. So enough. Let's start with our event.
Yeah, definitely. So guys, I request all the participants to turn on the cameras. Please, but start karo. I'm very excited to start the event. Participants, please turn on the camera. I can't see Las Vegas, Sydney.
Team Moscow, Rahul Tiwari, please switch on your camera. Sydney, Beijing, Las Vegas, Helsinki. Okay, yeah, Helsinki is here. Las Vegas, Daksh, Beijing, Aryan. Please switch on your cameras.
Excuse me, just to mention right now, Rahul Tiwari from Moscow. His name wasn't mentioned in the list. Forwarded by a person on the very the group. I mean, so I just wanted to confirm that even is he in event? So I'll ask him to join right now.
Okay,
So
we'll
is this
check with
guys
that.
confirmed? Okay. Just give me an assurance regarding that.
Excuse me. Who is talking currently about the participants who were not sent? Who were not added?
16 Moscow, Ankit Tiwari. I'm from Moscow.
Yeah.
So,
Who's not added from your team?
you guys just mentioned a couple of minutes ago, Rahul Tiwari, please switch on your camera. So, Rahul Tiwari from Moscow, right?
Rahul Tiwari?
You guys just mentioned his name, right?
We
So,
said
you're
Ankit
top.
Tiwari. I think there is some mistake in. I think there was some network glitch from our end, but we have not got any registration for any Rahul Tiwari. If that's what you're looking for.
That's what my point was. Okay, got that.
All right.
Okay. Thank you
Even
so much.
there's a correction in my name. It's Aniket. My name is Ankit. So, I have mentioned Ankit here, but there was a correction from my side. So, you guys have mentioned Aniket, but it's
Yeah,
Ankit.
we'll make sure
Okay?
to change it in our list. No
Okay,
problem. Thank you
definitely.
so much for
Thank
letting
you.
us know.
Anchor, you can begin. Thank you.
Welcome everyone to our final pre-event. It seems you all are very excited. This is a tailor-made event for every bowler we're participating. Even though it's a pre-event, the weightage it carries towards the flagship event is far from negligible. Anyways, enough beating around the bush. Let's start by introducing ourselves. My name is Anushka.
And I am Ikra. We will be your hosts for this lovely event. I, for one, believe in the philosophy that the biggest risk of all is not taking one. बस वही test करना है ये event में. To give you a gist, you will have to take a quiz on the stock market and cryptocurrencies. For the same, you will be provided with 1 lakh Somaiyan currency, and the other details will be broken down by Anushri.
Here are the rules. For each correct answer, you will get 5,000 Somaiyan currency. For each wrong answer, 1,000 will be deducted. The quiz shall take place on Google Forms. Everyone will be given exactly 4 minutes to fill in the form. In case participants fail to complete the form in time, they shall start with the base currency of 1 lakh on the day of the main event. Also, here are few things to keep in mind. Participants should not unmute themselves to answer unless prompted to. Flouting this rule will lead to the reduction in currency. Participants are not allowed to surf the internet for any answers.
With that out of the way, it is now time to finally begin the journey from Lakpati to Karorpati. Of course, not in reality, but at least in Somaiyan currency. Participants keep an eye on the chat box for the Google Forms. They'll be sent in a moment. Keep in mind that you will be given 4 minutes to fill out the entire form and you're required to answer all the 15 questions within the stipulated time. No forms will be accepted once the timer is up.
Participants, do you have any
Do we have
doubts?
any doubts regarding the event?
Yes, Moscow.
Yeah, 16 Moscow.
Okay, so I wanted to know that when Google Forms will be provided, the camera will automatically turned off, right?
That's not a problem. It's okay.
Yeah, for that particular period of time, the camera will be off. That will be considered as like, you're getting me, right?
We won't give any negative markings for the turning off of camera. That's completely fine. Just keep your mics on if your cameras are on.
The cheating can be done, right? Like if the cameras are off, how you guys will figure that out that someone has cheated or not?
I don't think there can be any cheating made in that particular time.
Okay, cool enough. Thank you. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Anyone, do you have any more questions or doubts? Guys, Google form is in the chat box.
For this event, we are just
Sorry?
supposed to fill the Google form and then we are done with this round.
Yes. Godspeed,
The
everyone.
link isn't working yet. The link isn't working yet.
Mehak, could you please look into that?
Just have a look. It says so that the link no longer available. Just have a look.
Can you refresh because it is getting open from our end? We'll check. Give us some minutes.
I'm so sorry. Just have a look again. The link isn't working. I
Yeah,
guess even the other participants are having the same issue.
Yeah, the link has been started. You can check again.
Okay.
Moscow, it's working from our end as well. Yes, Moscow.
Yes, Ankit, do you have any doubts? I think.
Moscow, do you have any doubts? If not, then you can just
It's okay.
hand down. Contingent code is the one which events department would have been given at the start of the event. They might have emailed you. You can just check it over there. Guys, it's 1 minute to go.
Come on, guys, hurry up. Are the questions easy or difficult? Anushri, what do you think? कैसे होंगे questions?
Obviously, it would be like easy रहेंगे, but थोड़ा सा ऐसे challenging हो सकते हैं. Guys, last 10 seconds to left.
Our participants are clever enough.
क्या बोल रहे
Yeah. See,
नहीं
Moscow
चल
is
रहा है
telling it's mixed of
खाली
both. Great.
Let's see
That's the entire event about.
Smart participants.
Our participants are very smart. Who do you think who can be the winner of this event?
No doubts. I think Moscow is quite active, huh? What do you think?
I don't know. कोई answers leak करेगा then I will tell. Ikra, what do you think? Stock market is risky or safe investment?
Of course, it is a safe investment option. You get to earn a profit in no time, right?
Time is over, right?
Yeah.
Just let me check.
Yes, the time is up, guys.
You guys said that 10 seconds are left long back. So I hope when 10 seconds are over, you stop the responses or that you're accepting responses until those time only, that time only.
Let me check with that, please.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. We closed them.
Ikra, you were telling something.
Yeah, you told me about stock market, right?
Yeah, the fact. Yeah, so do you what I read somewhere that Isaac Newton had lost 20,000 pounds on stock market. Just imagine a guy with such a high IQ lost such a huge amount.
What? Really? God.
Yeah. And even Albert Einstein, he had lost all his money that he had won from the Nobel Prize. It's it's like fascinating that these alpha geek can read and heavenly god and heavenly motions, but can't read the madness of the people. Because now in stock market we can read fundamental analysis and technical analysis.
Right. In short, यहाँ भी risk है, but calculated moves and proper knowledge is the only path for your gains. है ना?
Exactly.
Right.
So the responses, the form has ended and responses are done. So participants, how do you feel? How are the questions? And was their pre-event stock market? Very like interesting topic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Moscow, how do you feel? How was the event?
Yes, ma'am, it was good.
Actually, what I feel at my phone was working, I guess. So if you guys
Moscow,
connect
you're not audible
live.
actually.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible now.
Yeah, so my perspective or my point of opinion was that rather than Google Form, you must have take a live meet and you would have asked the question, then you must have known the potential of the participant more than the Google Form writers. Because anybody can just Google and write down the answer. Like you must have asked what are the current prices going on, what is the market rate today, what was yesterday, when was the biggest deal. The actual market study was necessity, I guess, from my end. But even yeah, even this was good.
Okay, thank you, Moscow, for your valuable feedback.
Our events department will surely take a note of that. Don't worry.
No, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sydney, how do you feel? How was the event?
How were the questions? Any feedbacks from your side?
Yes, Rishabh. Form has ended.
Yes.
4 minutes are done.
It was good. Thanks.
Thank you, Jainesh.
Life is beautiful.
Very beautiful. Anushri, someone has written in the chat box, Somaiya na Rajma Market Majama.
अरे मैं महाराष्ट्रियन हूँ.
Oh
गुजराती
shit.
नहीं. Guju people, I hope it's Gujarati. I hope it's Gujarati and not something else.
Yeah.
Guju people, can someone translate it? Somaya
Yes.
na Raj ma market majama. Sorry if I have spelled something wrong.
इन्विक्टस नी राजमा मार्केट मजामा ऐसा होना चाहिए.
अरे वाह, एकदम सही. सरस છે.
तो हो गया ना इवेंट अभी, तो लीव कर सकते.
Wait,
नहीं
wait.
नहीं, इतना भी काम मत कर यार जैनेश, रुक जा. हेलेंस्की, कौन से क्वेश्चन?
Yes.
मैंने तो देखा ही नहीं यार इकरा. क्वेश्चन से नहीं देखा.
Key questions.
So guys, the wait is finally over and we will declare the winners of this event. So can you guys predict who can be the winners of this event? First top 3, spam the chat box.
Any idea?
Any idea guys? PR points मिलेंगे. Sydney, NCP,
Joinish. Sydney आज आया है किडनी बेचने सबके.
Yeah, that comment was very nice. I found
Yeah,
it very
very
creative.
creative.
Yeah. Yes, guys. So the winner is Sydney. Karan plus Vivek. There is a tie for the first position. That
Thank
is
you.
Sydney and Moscow.
Thank you. Thank you.
So second position. Any guesses?
Sydney.
Yes.
Any guesses, guys? Spam the chat box.
Okay, so there's a tie for the second position as well. It is Anuj Dev from Moscow, Ankit Tiwari from Moscow, and Aman Parvas from Hyderabad. Congratulations, guys. And for the third position, any idea? Any guesses, guys? Congratulations. Anushri, any guesses?
Maybe let's
Okay, for,
audience decide.
okay, for the third position, it is Arnav Narayan from Beijing. Sorry, there is an error. It was a mistake from our side. For the first position, it is a tie between Karan from Sydney and Vivek Dilaya from Sydney. Congratulations, guys.
Okay.
Congratulations, Vivek.
Thank you. Thank you.
On what basis are the prizes criteria decided? Like on the question answer based round.
Yes.
So what was the first prize? They had all the answers right. I mean,
So this was the pre-event. The winners who are called now will be selected for the main events, which will be on 19th of February and 18th of February.
So guys, now we have Shruti coming here to explain everything about filling the IPO format and forms.
Can we have the IPO format?
Ayush, can you stop? Yeah, thank you.
So this is the IPO format, that is the initial public offering, which is being listed for all the 10 companies, and the format will remain same throughout. So starting with the first IPO, that is Mahindra and Mahindra. So here we'll be listing at price band 102 and 122 per share, and that is your bid on any value from this range only will be considered. Then we'll have a lot size which you can use while bidding the number of shares. So the first lot, one lot will be equal to 3 shares. The bidding dates are ranging from 15th of February to 16th of February, and the face value of the shares is 100 rupees per share. And the upper limit for the number of shares here is 360. That's the maximum. The same format will be considered for all the 10 IPOs with different price band and issue size. Thank you.
Thank you, Shruti. After this, we have Khushi coming to explain filling out the Google Forms.
Do we have financial data for the last year also, so we can get to know if the company is financially good or not?
Shruti, could you please take over the question?
Yes, yes.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Can we get to know the financial data of a company before applying for IPO, like so we can get to know it's good or not to invest?
All the IPO details will be shared on WhatsApp for you guys. So you all can just have a look at it. You all will be given past year data as well as the IPO issuing data. So no problem. Also, just a surprise element added to the event. All the participants are going to the main event, not the only ones who passed the quiz. So others can also chill.
Okay, thank you.
Do we have any more doubts?
I think we can good to go. Khushi just made that screen share.
Okay, can we have the form? Yeah. So to start with the filling up of form, you'll have to start with your name, the contingent code, and your email ID. Moving ahead, we have three categories like retailers, institution, and underwriters. In retailers, you can buy minimum of two companies shares with the upper limit. An upper limit is already given to you in the IPO data. And in institution, you'll have to buy only two companies with no upper limits on the shares. Then comes the underwriter, where you can apply as an underwriter for any one company and get the left out of shares at a discounted rate. Not necessarily that you'll get all those shares. So moving ahead to the particular section retail, where you'll will have to select any two minimum companies from the listed ones and mention them like company 1 and number of shares, company 2, number of shares, and so on. Even for the bidding price, you'll have to follow the same format. Moving ahead to the qualified institutional section, wherein you'll have to select a maximum of two companies, but here there won't be any upper limit on shares, and the same format will be followed for the number of shares and bidding price. The last category is the underwriters, where you can select any one company and you'll get shares only if the shares are only if the limit hasn't been crossed of the shares. So the number of shares and bidding price format will remain same as earlier.
Okay. So hello.
Yeah.
My thing was that
Actually, there's a lot of
hello,
disturbance at your
hello,
end. Can you just check with
hello,
your
hello.
background noise?
Is it okay? Hello.
If it's
I
okay,
still
can
can't
you
hear
try?
you. Can you text the doubt in the chat box, please?
Okay.
I was saying if you guys could send a PDF of all these rules to the group because the rules went so
Everything will be
fast.
sent on the group as well.
Okay.
The shares will be allotted on the basis of the demand that we get from the participants. The points, yeah, everything will be sent on the group. No, you don't have to fill the form twice. You all will have to fill the form only once, but you all just have to select the companies that you guys are selecting. And then niche mention kar do what company, what amount of share, what company, what amount of share. So suppose if you're investing two companies in one form, you write company 1, 100 shares, company 2, 50 shares. That is how it will be considered. Any more doubts do we have?
Anchors, we are good to go.
Okay, everyone, the scores have been tallied and your individual currency balances will be given up by the event department. With this, we come to an end of this event. Thank you so much for participating.
Thank you everyone for joining us today. It was a pleasure to have all of you here throughout the first step of our grand journey to the main events of Invictus. First up, we would like to thank our lovely sponsors for their contribution towards making these free events a grand success. Then, of course, comes our lively audience. Finally, we'd like to thank our team of Invictus, who are the backstage heroes. And don't get teary-eyed yet though. We have an entire catalog of blockbuster events lined up for you all on the 18th and 19th with twice the fun. Make sure to join us and we guarantee you will not get disappointed. Thank you once again. We'll meet up again super soon.
Thank you so much, CLs and all the participants. We shall meet you on the main event. Thank you. You can now leave the meet.
Other than the anchors,
Everyone can leave other than the anchoring committee. Thank you. Ashwin, please stop the recording from your end.
Recording stopped.
Stop sharing the screen. I once again repeat, other than the anchors, I request everyone to leave, including the team of Invictus. Thank you.
Dhairya Bhanushali, thank you so much for joining in. You can leave the meeting.